Let's say China.
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 China. China. China. China. China.
There are next door neighbors, and you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
You go over to China.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Trump statement, tweeting out insults to Angela Merkel. What's he doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host.
Yes. Hello, and welcome. I am James Andrews, and you are listening to So This Happened, the only news you need if you like change. It's Friday, the 9th of March, 2018, and today is going to be a little bit of a strange episode. In fact, it's not even really an episode at all. I just wanted to talk to you about a few changes that we're going to be making to So This Happened. Over the last few weeks, we've been doing some rather informal and very unscientific polls and suggestions, and well, we've come up with a plan which we think is going to be really good. The first change we're going to make, and perhaps the biggest, is right now you get to hear me on Monday, Wednesday and Friday for 15 minutes, and I really enjoy your company, and I hope you enjoy my company as well. But as of next week, we are going to be going to one episode a week. It's going to be a longer episode. It's going to be round about that 45-minute, 50-minute mark. So don't worry. You're going to get just as much of James Andrews as you get now. It's just going to be in one large block. And this comes from a number of suggestions and some polls we took where people say they would prefer to have one long episode that they could listen to, on your way to work or when you're doing the dishes or making lunch, dinner, whatever it is you're doing, rather than have little 15-minute segments spread throughout the week. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I hope you are as excited about it as I am. I think it's going to be a great change, and it's something that I've been sort of mulling over in my brain for the last few months, and it's been confirmed by people that would be what you guys want, right? So, excellent. The other change you're going to notice is that we're all grown up now. Well, we're not right now. Right now we're still massively immature and childish. But as of next week, we are going to be, still probably immature and childish, but we're going to have special segments every single week. So rather than just me blah 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 for 15 minutes, we're going to have little segments. I'm not going to spoil them for you, what they are, but we have a new sound designer. They've created some really fun jingles for the segments, which you'll get to hear. I'm not going to spoil them. I'm not doing any spoiler alerts today, but you'll get to hear it all next week. So the show is going to be a lot more structured, which is also something that you guys have asked for. You see? You ask for it, you shall receive, right? If you build it, they will... No, it's not if you build it, they will come. That's something completely different. This is, if you tell me to do it, I will build it, I suppose, yeah? And the other change that you're going to notice, and this isn't really a change, but this is more of refocusing back to what So This Happened was supposed to be when we initially conceived of the idea. The original idea of So This Happened was to be a fun, sort of light look at the world with some fairly thoughtful things thrown in there. And it's become increasingly hard to do that over the last year. Things have started to get really heavy, and if you watch the mainstream news, so CNN, NBC, Fox, ABC, wherever you watch the news, it's all very doom and gloom. There's very little there to be, oh wow, this is actually a pretty good life, isn't it? We're only here for a little while, we should make the best of it. Now I know you don't have to tell me that in the era of Trump, things have got really heavy. People are worried, people are scared, and we're not going to diminish from that in any way, shape or form. What we are going to do is we're going to look at it in a slightly different way. We're going to have a bit more fun with it, right? Because if you want to be completely depressed, you can just go stick the news channel on your TV and you're going to see all the shit that's wrong with the world. but I can guarantee you there's a lot more right with the world than there is wrong with the world. And we're going to sort of try and find some of that in one of our segments. Don't worry, I'm still going to bash the shit out of Donald Trump. That's not going anywhere. Trust me. But we are going to try and find some good stuff. Some stuff where you go, you know what? That's fucking great, James. Thank you, James. That has put a little smile on my face and it has brightened my day. That is the goal. That's, as a personal thing, that's always my goal, is to brighten people's day. You know, if I'm in a shop and I'm checking out and the person behind the counter is a bit grumpy, I won't leave until I can get them to smile. That's just how I am. I'm annoying, actually. I think I probably do annoy them, and they just go, fucking hell, he's not going to go unless I smile. Here you go. But that's what I do. I don't leave until I can get someone to smile. It's all about improving people's lives. And like I said, you're only here for a little while. You may as well make the best of it, right? So that's one thing that you're going to notice, that we're getting back to that original mission of sort of making people leave going, yeah, I feel pretty good, actually. Okay, there's some shit stuff going on, but there's also some really great stuff going on. So that's going to be one of the segments that we're going to be introducing. And another thing you're going to notice is that we're going to really focus on interaction between us and you. This is a show for you guys. I don't just enjoy sitting in the studio talking to myself and listening to my own voice. Okay, I do. I actually really like the way my voice sounds. You know, sometimes when you put a tape on and go, oh, that's not me. No, I don't do that. If I listen to it, I listen and go, oh yeah, that sounds quite good actually. Yeah, I like it. Oh, that's quite good. That's my ego. But but no, we are going to focus on interaction, whether that is through Twitter or Facebook or emails. We're going to encourage people to visit our website, sothishappensshow.com. From there's a contact us section. I couldn't think what it was for a minute there. And you can send emails, and a number of the suggestions that we've received about this new way of doing things came from there. But we're going to encourage more of that, more interaction on social media, more interaction with emails, because I love hearing from you guys. I really do. Even when you say something shitty about me, I love it. I'll just send you a big heart back. That's how I deal with the shitty one. When someone sends me, oh, you're a fucking fuck, I just send them a big heart back. Because that's, you know, what are you going to say to that, right? So that's it. But we do want more interaction. I want to talk to you guys, and I hope you want to talk back to me. So that is something we're going to also be focusing on. Another thing we're going to be focusing on is reviews. The way podcasts work, if you don't know, the more reviews you get, particularly on iTunes, the better the podcast is rated, and that way the more people are going to be able to find it and listen to it. So we're going to put not a massive focus on it, but we are going to ask for more reviews, particularly, like I say, on iTunes. It takes 2 minutes, literally, to go on there, you put a name and you go, love James Andrews, he is so brilliant. If he wasn't married, I would want his babies. Something along those lines, you know. Or something more directly related to the show itself, that would be fine as well. But those really do help out the show, and like I say, this is a show for you. And if you're enjoying it, then there are other people that are also going to enjoy it. And I just want a massive audience, not because I think I'm brilliant, but just because I really want to make people smile. And that's what this whole show is going to be about from now on. It's about making people think and making people go, yeah, it's a pretty fucking great world. It really is. And the final thing that we're going to focus on very minimally, because this, if you know me, if you've been listening to me from the beginning for, a year. I mean, it's 170 episodes. It feels like a lifetime, but it's only been about a year. And if you've been listening that whole time, you know I hate talking about supporting the show. I don't like asking for money in any situation. Doing this podcast isn't free, right? There are bills associated with it, whether it's the upkeep of the website, the actual recording of it, the paying for somebody to host the shows themselves. All of that costs a little bit of money, and then equipment also costs a little bit of money. Now, right now I have a okay studio setup. It could be a lot better. Hopefully, in the next year or so, it will be a lot better, and this show will sound fucking amazing, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about supporting the show through our Patreon page, which can be reached through the website, the sothishappensshow.com website. And what we're going to do is change the way we do our Patreon, because right now it's kind of a bit silly up there, and it's like $1, you know, you're a drinking buddy, and if it's $10 a month, you're an in-law status, something like that. But what we're going to do, and we haven't finalised all this yet, it's sort of a work in progress, but we want to give stuff away. We want to have some So This Happens swag, whether t-shirts, mugs, not mugs, but you know, the little foam things that you put your beer in to keep it cool on a summer day, that kind of thing. Just fun stuff to give to someone if they feel like supporting the show. And we're also going to say that you really don't have to give very much money. I think the ideal is $1 a month. It's kind of like NPR, right? If you enjoy the show, then you see $1 a month is sort of, well, it's nothing, is it? I mean, that's less than a cup of coffee anywhere in the world, I think, right now, for a month. And if you enjoy it, then it might be worth it for you. If it's not, that's fine as well. It doesn't matter at all whether I have 1,000 Patreons or 2. I don't really care. But it is something we're going to mention because, like I say, there are running costs associated with this. And then I hate talking about that. I really do. It makes me so fucking uncomfortable. If you could see me right now, my little feet are all twitching. I don't like talking about money in any way, shape or form. So that's it. Not going to talk about it anymore. Well, until next week, but it'll be very small, I promise. And so that's it. That's today's episode. That's what I mean. It wasn't really an episode. It was just me talking about the changes that are coming next week. I really would like to build up the audience a little bit. Right now we have a lot of subscribers, a lot of people listen to the show, but it can always be more. And that's where you guys come in. I can only do so much. I can only tweet and go on Facebook so much. So if you enjoy it, chances are you're going to know at least 2 other people that will probably like it. So say, hey, go listen to this, see what you think. You see what I mean? If it goes on like that, it'd be brilliant. Daisy chain, fantastic. Anyway, that's enough of that. And that's also enough of me talking right now, because I just wanted to tell you what was happening with So This Happened, and to really just get you excited about next week, because I think it's going to be brilliant. I am actually really excited about this once a week format. I think it's going to be much better. We're going to be able to cover a lot more stuff in a lot more detail, a lot more stuff. I promise as well, I'm going to buy like a thesaurus this weekend and read it, so I can, instead of saying stuff, I'll say topics or something along those lines. Anyway, that's it. So anyway, thanks for indulging me in this little conversation, and we'll chat again next week, and hopefully you're going to love the new direction that we're taking. And if you don't, let me know. Tell me, you know, just go to the website, email me, go on Twitter, tell me So This Happened. Go to Facebook, So This Happened, let me know. Say, James, it's shit. We liked it before. You talk too long now. 45 fucking minutes with you. God in heaven, it's awful. It's like a prison sentence. If that's the way you feel, let me know, you know. Maybe we'll go back. But as of right now, I think this is going to be the best way to go. So, everyone have an absolutely spectacular weekend. Hope the sun shines on all your plans. And we will chat again next week. Now, we haven't decided on the day. There's still some polls out there to decide what the best day is, whether it's going to be sort of midweek or end of week. So Wednesday or Friday. We don't know when we're going to publish each episode. So that is still a work in progress. So go to Twitter and I'll let you know for sure. Anyway, take care. Good night, everyone. Bye. And also, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that listens to the show. It really is. It's amazing. You know, here I am, just this funny little fella talking and have you listening to me. It's wonderful. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night.
Saw you on the 22. You look so good, I looked at you.